I have a love letter for you. I've been saving a love letter. Damien in York, Pennsylvania. Carlos, it's for you. Steph, the first time I heard of Carlos Alazraqui, I saw him on MTV's half-hour comedy hour back in the day. Harkening back to a joke he made then, I have to ask, does his mom still downplay how well she speaks English so she can cheat at Scrabble?
Oh, yes. Now she cheats at Yahtzee going, it's small straight. It's small straight. Yeah, because we used to play Scrabble and she'd throw out the word T-I-Z. What's T-I-Z? Tu tease. Tu tease your head.
Oh.
And then the extra letter on the word stop. Stop, like a stop sign. Nope.
No. You can't.
It actually is a legal term, so Mom was right all along.
Nice try, lady. But no dice.
Challenge. As Scott Harriott, the comedian, used to say there was a comedian, Scott Harriott, that would play Scrabble with Dan Wedeking, and it would be challenge. And when Mom would throw out T-I-Z, I'd challenge.
So another lady that you love, Tammy Duckworth, said, I spent 23 years in the Army defending people's right to vote, not just to come to the Senate and watch 50 Republican senators oppose people's rights to vote. This Georgia law, I just, the more you delve into it, Carlos, it's just so blatant. Just for instance, the average wait time in Georgia after polls were scheduled to close was 6 minutes in neighborhoods that were at least 90% white, 51 minutes in places that were at least 90% non-white. Black voters tend to have less access to acceptable forms of ID, have jobs that make it harder to get to the polls during business hours, and live in neighborhoods with fewer polling places and longer lines, which is the sole reason they're saying no food or water for anyone. They're admitting we only make the lines 9 hours long in a black area.
Yeah.
And so we will make it impossible for them to wait in line 9 hours.
I was trying to read the thread with all the facts that Daniel Dale was talking about. Now, are they allowed to leave the line and go to the bathroom? Or because I know for me, I'm already at my age. Like I'm good for 2 hours, and then I've got to. My friend Rob and I were talking about that, about how long between peas. Certainly it's possible for them to stock up and go to the polls, but some people don't have that convenience. They're trying to get back to work. They're trying, they forget. Maybe they don't pack enough water. Maybe it's not as hot as they thought it was, or hotter than they thought it was.
Right.
Certainly you should be able to take water to people. Are they saying that there's water stations they can go to?
Jesus specifically said, do not bring water to, or food
Jesus
to those in need.
Bring wine.
Right.
Or if you do, I'll turn it into wine. And
no, he actually said the opposite, but then he said does not apply in Georgia.
Does not apply to Georgia.
Offer not valid.
He said that from
Georgia.
the cross, by the way.
Right.
Okay. Would you like to chime in on Matt Gaetz? We covered this in hour one, but would you like to comment on WTF, Matt Gaetz? What's the actual...
as I said, just arrest him already so we can get that mugshot with the height chart behind him, get a true measure of that forehead.
Of the Bob's...
My over-under is 11 inches.
Yes.
And the Bob's big boy hair.
Come on, we're going to the drive-in on Matt Gaetz's forehead.
That's what I said. Right. He could show a drive-in movie on his forehead.
Yeah, Gaetz vision.
Yeah. We just go right to the immature place, not into this dark, awful thing that he's...
So there's no wrinkles. Nice, smooth screen.
And as Hal Sparks said, his head does look like Ronald Reagan, a cheese wedge. Okay.
Yeah, you could play electric football game on that thing. Just have him lie down.
Yeah. Could they have him carry a tray like Bob's Big Boy? Just because I would like to see that.
They tried to accuse some FBI guy. My dad was going to wear a wire to expose this guy,
oh my God,
or whatever,
and tried to implicate Tucker Carlson twice on live TV. It was such a thing of beauty. Oh my God,
we should play those again.
Oh yeah,
let's.
Let's. I can't get enough of this. This is so hinky, the whole thing, because he's admitting that, and he was under investigation from the Trump administration. So this is not
by William Barr.
A witch hunt, right? So so let's start, please. And he brought up this extortion. You're like, wait, what?
It is a horrible allegation, and it is a lie. The New York Times is running a story that I have traveled with a 17-year-old woman, and that is verifiably false. People can look at my travel records and see that that is not the case. What is happening is an extortion of me and my family involving a former Department of Justice official.
Yeah, none of that tracks. He was in the Department of Justice like 1,000 years ago. He would not be in any position to extort, and the whole thing is
it's not like you're going to list this woman.
And
on
a 17-year-old is not a
right.
Is
exactly.
not a woman.
That's my thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
someone you travel with is easily hideable. You know,
Yeah.
we can check his travel records,
Right.
until the cows come home.
Right,
but
Chris, like he's gonna write, under traveled with underage girl for sex. Like he's not
right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
I wrote it with invisible ink. I thought it would disappear. Dang it.
Okay, so and then now is when he brought up Tucker Carlson's sex act scandal, which I had not previously heard of. What?
We are in an era of our politics now, Tucker, where people are smeared to try to take them out of the conversation. I'm not the only person on screen right now who's been falsely accused of a terrible sex act. You were accused of something that you did not do, and so you know what this feels like. You know the pain it can bring to your family, and you know how it just puts people on defense when you're accused of something so salacious and awful. But it did not happen. It is not true.
Are we doing a third base coach and Tucker Carlson's producer? Just go, stretch, wrap, stretch, cut. Yeah, I just was not aware Tucker was accused of any, but okay. And then also he drew Tucker Carlson's wife into it. Here we go. Give me cut 4, because this was fantastic.
You and I went to dinner about 2 years ago. Your wife was there, and I brought a friend of mine. You'll remember her. And she was actually threatened by the FBI, told that if she wouldn't cop to the fact that somehow I was involved in some pay-for-play scheme, that she could face trouble. And so I do believe that there are people at the Department of Justice who are trying to smear me, providing for flights and hotel rooms for people that you're dating who are of legal age is not a crime.
I don't remember the woman you're speaking of or the context at all, honestly.
Oh, man.
I just love that
up.
Tucker spent the whole interview trying to unimplicate himself in various crimes.
Right.
Just what? No, I don't. Huh?
Tucker with that face.
That's always the same face anyway. But
did Tucker just become a witness in this trial?
yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and then when Matt
Okay.
Gaetz brought up the pictures of him with underage prostitutes that no one had brought up previously, what?
It's like Matt Gaetz is sticking his hand out of a tornado and go, "Here,
troubling
help
challenge
me."
for my family on March 16th when people were, talking about a minor and that there were pictures of me with child prostitutes. That's obviously false. There will be no such pictures because no such thing happened. But really on March 16th was when this got going from the extortion standpoint.
Who said it did? Who said? I didn't. That's the first I've heard about pictures. What?
If it's patently false, I don't think it makes its way up to the William Barr Department of Justice.
Yeah.
I don't think it makes its way that far, if none of it's true.
Particularly a Justice Department that continually covered for Donald Trump's friends and loyalists, or pardoned them, or Okay.
Oh, Lindsay is just sitting there going, 17. Oh, my God, that's old.
Oh, my goodness. Am I next? Because,
That's just too close to voting for me. I just don't want that. I don't want to deal with that.
Is Nestor there?
I'm just going to go rack balls till the sun comes up.
Yeah, Lindsay's after Nestor.
Yes.
I racked balls until the sun came up.
Matt Gaetz, cut him some slack. He's emotional. He's an empty nester now.
Yeah.
See what I did there? Why is my box so low? Why can I not hear my box? What's happening? Oh, there we go. Thank you.
I get it. Empty nester. I love puns.
Write it? No, it's funny. Okay. All right then.
Empty nester. Papa, I love you. I'm from Cuba.
Okay, can I just say your Nestor is suspiciously like your Elian Gonzalez.
Elian Gonzalez.
It is the exact same impression. Don't think I don't remember.
Let me make it more team. Papa, I love you. I'm from Cuba.
Oh, there you go. There's the adolescent sex change.
Cuba.
Carlos, please do the impression post hair on the balls. That was okay.
Yeah.
Carlos, you were with us when that whole Elian Gonzalez thing was going on. I'm swimming, Papa.
That was awful. That's awful. Stop it.
Yeah, sorry. Awful was the.
I am a swimming is awful. You're an awful man.
Yep.
Would your mom try to spell it as swimming on Scrabble?
Swimming. I'm a swimming. Yeah, Matt. Nah.
Yes.
There's many lies stored inside that giant jughead. It's just a big public
He is
storage.
Jughead, and right there's QAnon Betty, QAnon Veronica, and he is Jughead.
He's
got
QAnon Jughead.
He got a little bit of that Dick Tracy DNA when he was hatched.
Okay, David in Miami, are you there? Hello, David.
I'm supposed to follow that.
Sorry, I can't.
Yeah,
Someone's got to
go
follow
ahead.
Carlos. I'm sorry. It happened to me at Sexy Liberal. It's go. You try.
Absolutely. So Shishal FM, and I look forward to you coming back to Miami so I can guide you around Miami Beach to control for pool boys.
Yes.
But seriously,
or girls.
I'm going
David, you know, I was just going to say, we're putting together the 10th year anniversary special. And as you know, we only got to Seattle for a live show, but I was so excited about the Miami show. We had Randy Rhoads, Fernand Armandi, and Val Demings were going to be on panel with us in Miami. COVID.
Okay, but
stupid
I really
sucks.
called about G. Gordon Liddy.
Yes.
Because I'm 50, so I think of him as the guy who would do simulcasts with Al Franken and sometimes play a TV villain on that show. No one else saw Superforce.
Yeah.
As Dr. Zombie. So that's how I think of him. I know you have your past with him. And happy holidays, all y'all.
Oh, happy holidays.
Happy
Pesach
holidays.
or
that's
Easter.
right.
Oh, it was Pesach,
It is-
and now it's
it is
Easter coming up.
It is
Are we going to
Easter,
get a bonnet? Are we going to get a brooch? Are we going to get a hat? What are we going to do? I don't do anything for Easter. Do you? I don't. Okay. All right.
You know what? Every year I watch Donnie Darko for Easter.
Oh well, yeah.
Why?
Yeah, because there's a Easter bunny.
Oh,
Doesn't Sexy Beast also have a rabbit thing in it as well? With
I think so.
The movie Sexy Beast.
Yeah.
It also has a rabbit theme in it.
I don't know. Peter in Highland. Hello, Peter.
Everybody, thank you very much for getting me through November of 2016 and December of 2016. I couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah,
But
thank
anyway,
you.
on the voter rights bill, you know, they want to arrest people for giving water. If you're running an election, you're the register of voters, you're the whatever you are in your district or your precinct, and people need water, you should be arrested.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right.
This shouldn't be a Bear Grylls episode and have to have a back to go vote. You shouldn't have to have a 5-gallon tub of Pat Robertson's his rapture food to get through this. It shouldn't be an exercise.
It's they're so Peter, they're so wildly hypocritical, aren't they? From issue to issue here, they're just they want to regulate women's bodies. They want you to jump through 16,000 hoops to be able to vote, and then it's like a vaccine passport or you're making it marginally harder to get a gun. We can't do that. We can't have any regulation of any kind, right? On getting vaccinated or getting a gun. It's just insane.
Then lastly,
and those are, Carlos, like basic public health things. Like, yes, you should have to have a vaccine passport, and yes, it should be harder to get a gun than to vote. It's just...
on the same weekend that those people are standing in line without water, there's some gun show with no regulations where people's buying all these M16s out of a trunk.
Yeah. Someone on Twitter had a good idea. They should sell bottles of water for a penny because the law says it's illegal to give someone a bottle of water in line. So if you sell it for a penny, or bring a roll of pennies and hand them out to the people in line and say, "Would you like a bottle of water? Give me a penny."
Give me a penny.
That's the way around it.
150 feet from a polling place, right? With bottles of water. So somebody could park a truck 151 feet and just go, "Here's your water, go inside." Could that happen?
What if someone said, "I will gladly pay you a penny tomorrow for a hamburger and a bottle of water"? Then what would happen?
Yeah. I just remember the guys in the golf course that would have that jug, that cooler full of used golf balls that would fall into the lake, and they would sell it. Like, if you could do that in a public golf course, surely you can give people bottles of water.
I know.
Sure.
Sell it for a penny.
So stupid.
There you go.
Here's some Gatorade. Yeah, that's what that was the one part of it that proved it's meant to be punitive. This law is meant to be punitive for people that vote Democratic.